All right, I think we're live. Hey everyone, this is Paul Gale Network, and thank you for joining me today. It is September 14th, 2023, and we are watching together the Nintendo Direct. This is going to be a roughly 40-minute presentation, beginning in just another minute. It's their live stream that's featuring information focused on Nintendo Switch games releasing this winter. That means primarily from the middle of December until kind of the middle of March of 2024. So do expect some titles that are going to be shown today that are coming out next year, but more or less in that time frame. We'll also probably get some stuff coming out, in like October or November, technically before the winter season, but still lumped into winter, fall. Like Super Mario Brothers Wonder might show up one last time. Super Mario RPG. I expect Mortal Kombat 1 to be here. But we'll probably also get something, one or two titles that is like a later 2024 release. Maybe some June or November tease. Could Metroid Prime 4 be here today? There's going to be some awesome stuff. What's your hope? What do you want to see more than anything? Realistic, unrealistic? Let's hear it. I am excited though. Yeah, here we go. Oh, there's nothing like it. This is exciting. Alright, some Splatoon DLC. Yeah, that looks pretty cool so far. Splatoon 3 has been great. Nintendo has been putting in a lot of effort to keep that community strong for the last year. That's pretty sweet. All right.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC, Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you'll strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We're developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring 2024, so please look forward to it.
Cool.
Okay, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Maybe April or something like that, All right. Oh, cool.
The toys are back in town.
Awesome.
Donkey Kong. Mario. The rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance system reignites on the Nintendo Switch system. With his eyes on the prize, Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down.
We haven't had one of these in a while.
In each stage, contraptions and other
Oh,
challenges
looks
await.
good.
observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key. Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip, like that. Observe and act to collect Mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey Kong head on. In this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover the toys. Mario vs. Donkey Kong
February.
launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th.
Nice start to the
Pre-orders
year.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Wow, cool little music at the end.
Save the Prince and
Prince
the
of Persia
world.
looks great. This game is going to be awesome.
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance. Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series, this game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological, Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques, as well as time powers, to best these hostile lands. As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks. The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely. Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries of Mount Kaf. When Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown
A
launches
January
on the Nintendo Switch
18th
system
release.
January 18th. You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop.
That's cool. Two good ones. Back to back.
These games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2. Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign to unlock vehicles, courses,
Has some
and
cruising
more.
vibes.
You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal in couch co-op or online. Go full throttle in Horizon Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today. Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
See, that's what I was talking about. Like, new games coming out this year and an already pretty full holiday lineup
Has a new assignment
in a
from
very
school,
full
creating a
2023.
photo
It's been
diary.
an awesome year.
On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya: Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Mario's first RPG adventure returns.
Alright, this is so
The
cool.
Super Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics. Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features.
Cool.
Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received. When you time your attacks perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once.
What a classic game.
Every successful action command will fill this gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the 3-character triple move.
Oh, that looks nice.
Depending on your current party, the move will change, so experiment with different combos. During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy.
Oh, what good music.
Set off for adventure with Mario and Friends when Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th.
So many first-timers are gonna have so much fun with this story, the humor.
Hey! Look alive. We're almost there.
The Nintendo DS game, Trace Memory, returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another code to memories. One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection
Yeah, definitely
launches
looks
January 19th.
enhanced.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
So I haven't played those two games.
Another Code
Especially the
Recollection
second
includes
one,
two
the
games,
sequel.
the Nintendo DS
That
game
looks
Trace
cool.
Memory and its Wii sequel, which was never released in North America. Both games are fully enhanced on Nintendo Switch. Please look forward to playing them early next year. Next, please take a look at this.
Alright, what you got? Awesome! Oh my gosh.
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then... The Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage. Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch. The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this. Whoa! Peach transformed into Sword
Nice. Ah,
By
cool.
transforming, she can use fantastic
Oh, this has
show-stopping
some
abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch
2D
with
Mario
sensational
plus some
swordplay.
Kirby vibes.
Can Peach save this performance and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing.
This is gonna be
Become
really
Detective
cool.
Peach, investigate clues and track down who done it.
Wow. Adventure game,
Desserts have been snatched
platformer,
from the
mystery.
Sweets Festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash.
There's a lot of gameplay
The
variety in
Sour
here.
Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become
Oh,
Kung
please
Fu
be in a
Peach
Karate
and
Gi.
Take it back from these foul fiends.
Wow, we've got Kung Fu
Many
Princess
other
Peach.
transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight. Princess Peach, showtime. Makes its
Dang.
debut on Nintendo
Wow,
Switch,
March 22nd.
March 22nd.
That's the
Pre-orders
last
begin
game of
today
that
on Nintendo
fiscal year,
eShop.
kind of like Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Princess Peach Showtime. Let's
That
go.
was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime.
So cool.
In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned. Let's continue with some more headlines.
A new saga begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay.
The legendary
All
Raider
right.
returns.
Dang.
The first 3 Tomb Raider
was
games,
gonna say.
all with upgraded visuals, are
Classic
venturing onto Nintendo
compilations,
Switch in
so
one
cool.
daring collection. As the fearless archaeologist Lara Croft, you'll travel the world and face off against deadly foes and even deadlier legends. Climb, backflip,
That's neat.
and swan dive through perilous quests spanning different countries.
Very
and
much the
mythologies.
original looks, but
Along
with
the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures
You
of
know,
the ancient world.
some
and
nice
unravel
remaster
mysteries
textures
lost
involved.
To the ravages of time. This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at
Ha.
any time.
That's neat.
Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered.
Another February
starring
game.
Lara Croft,
Gosh, Nintendo
launches on the
Switch.
Nintendo Switch system February 14th.
So late
Pre-orders
into its
begin
life, has
today
so
on
many
Nintendo
good games
eShop.
coming out.
This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
Speaking of good games, this is gonna be solid.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people, Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with Luxray.
Looks like it's gonna have some nice voice
Can Tim
acting.
and Pikachu solve
fun
all the
story.
mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch
3.5 weeks
October
away.
6th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. This game's a real toot. Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ. Play
All
the
right.
notes in time with the music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down. or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller.
That hasn't been used in a while.
The controls are pretty unique, and mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park. Honk your way through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres, from classical to electronica and everything in between. Plus, up to 4 musicians can band together in local
This
multiplayer.
might give some chaotic fun to the We Play vibe. The We Play crowd, I should say.
Later today.
1-2 Switch crowd, maybe.
Battle your way to
WarioWare.
victory in these Nintendo Switch games.
Alright. We'll battle your way. Maybe we'll see some Mortal
10
Kombat
teams of
1.
3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler. Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow, or shove them off the collapsing terrain to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this October. Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk.
We're about
thieves,
halfway
to
in
vanquishing
right
the
now,
land's most
by the way.
notorious figures.
20 minutes
Before
and
battle,
I've had a
equip your
smile on my
mercenaries
face
with
for
the best gear and
the vast
skills to
majority of
claim
that. This has
victory.
been a very
Live to see
good
another
Nintendo
day.
Direct so far.
Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today. Run and gun in this reimagining of
Hey,
the beloved
Contra,
80s
all right.
classic, Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and WayForward features new weapons, enemies, powerful super attacks, and a 4-player
That's 2
co-op.
Konami games today.
Contra Operation Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch system early next year.
Cool.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
That was a fun series. I had
Tis a grievous tale which speaks
quite a
of
few fun moments playing Contra.
stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks
has a
of your
nice style.
ancestors wielding it to purify evil. Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us
Nice
is laid bare,
art.
and all that remains now is to walk it.
Oh,
Walk it I will, Mother.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and Vanillaware present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord. Available March 8th, 2024.
that looks really clean. Luigi's Mansion 2, Dark Moon.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Hey,
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem. No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device, the Poltergust.
Very fun game.
Use it to light up dark areas, vacuum up objects, and interact with the environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even grab multiple ghosts at once. In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more.
The original was a pretty game on the Nintendo 3DS.
These troublemakers will use every trick in the book
So
to
it
block your path.
shouldn't have been too hard to spruce it up, and
Can
yeah,
Luigi
they did a really
summon his
good job
courage
here.
and save the day?
Looks very
Looking
nice.
for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exercise across different multiplayer modes.
Especially after Luigi's Mansion 3, I am really
Luigi's
stoked
Mansion
for
2
a
HD
hopeful,
creeps
eventual
onto Nintendo Switch
Luigi's
next
Mansion
summer.
4. Summer. Good.
How was that? Next, we have 2 announcements to share. First, please take a look at this video.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. What's this? What is it?
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture. The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum.
Wow. Love it.
At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March 2024.
That's gonna be beautiful.
We'll share more information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned.
Oh, I'd love to go.
Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures. These Zelda and
November
Ganondorf
3rd.
Amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd. And Amiibo figures
Yeah!
and Neo from the
All
Xenoblade
right.
Chronicles 3 game will be released
Oh,
as a
yes!
set on January 19th, 2024.
Oh, I love Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
And finally, we have a new Amiibo figure to announce.
Elephant Mario?
The
Sora.
DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate
Yeah!
is on the way. With the release of Sora,
Oh, wow.
everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Amiibo form. Please look forward
So
to
cool.
its release next year.
Oh my gosh. That's cool.
That's all for today's Amiibo announcements. Next, please take a look at this.
That was perfect. Oh, okay. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! So I don't know exactly what it is,
F-Zero game.
but I knew F-Zero was going to be here today. Oh, this is what...
Battle Royale.
Awesome!
F-Zero 99.
Awesome!
Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines
Oh,
from the
so
original
cool.
Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races, but be careful. Your power meter will decrease
Oh,
if you
okay.
crash into pilots
This
or
is almost
guardrails.
exactly
If it
what
hits
I
zero, you're out.
pitched.
You'll need to avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky?
I'm gonna give
Spend
some
power
backstory
meter for a
on this.
temporary speed boost. You can also collect super sparks, which
Oh, I'm
appear when
giving some
machines
backstory on
collide,
this.
to boost up to a special path called the Skyway.
Oh,
It's your
cool.
best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your
Dang.
machine.
Awesome. I love the music in F-Zero.
Players,
Incredible.
one winner. It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively
when?
for active Nintendo
Today?
Switch Online members later today.
Yes! Oh, epic!
More than 30 years after its original release, F-Zero is back as a Battle
Finally.
Royale game. This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place.
Right on.
Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
One little hero, one humongous problem. Welcome to Bandle City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Bandle City back together. Journey across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Bandle City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure? Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story, launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Wait, did you hear that? Join best friends, Nunu and Willem, on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump, climb, and sled your way through a beautiful yet treacherous land, where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 1st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Let's move into formation.
Oh, we have to listen to Wario's voice.
Doesn't feel like a prize.
Greetings! Welcome to the island. This tropical resort contains tons of micro games
That sounded
get your
comparable.
body moving. In each micro game, you'll get
You know,
into
Luigi's
a specific
Mansion
pose
2,
called a form.
Dark Moon HD, that is the original Charles
Copy the
Martinet.
form shown
In this
and perform
WarioWare
the correct
game,
action
it
as
is
quick
not.
as you can.
Hand model.
The micro games will come one after another, so look alive. Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes,
That's a lot. They're not skipping
everyone's
out.
in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo
See what I
Switch
mean?
system
Just
November 1st.
non-stop
Pre-orders
titles.
are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Amazing. This late in, incredible.
A heroic tale will soon unfold. Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion. Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa, a forest guardian. These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause. This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As allies join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust,
That actually looks
Betrayal.
really clean.
justice, and truth.
That slow-mo
A
was
heroic tale will begin
a gorgeous
when
several
Alien
seconds.
Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd.
That might be a little hit.
Participate in some pixel-perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to
For a
a
moment I
charming
thought, wait,
parallel world on
Dragon
this
Quest?
paid DLC for Eastward.
3
Help
remake.
Sam and John turn the pages of a new
That's
chapter
gonna be a
as they adjust to
very
country
nice
life
HD
in a mountainside village.
We haven't seen that rated M
Live
game
up
yet,
culinary
have we?
delights for your neighbors. And
It was
restore
rating
buildings to
pending
help the village thrive.
To M
And
for
if you're
mature.
new to Eastward,
I don't
don't
believe
worry.
we've had a mature
You can
title
access
yet.
the DLC even if you haven't
So I'm still
played the
expecting
main
Mortal
story.
Kombat 1,
Eastward,
probably.
Octopia ventures onto Nintendo Switch
We have
this
like
holiday.
6 minutes at least, maybe 8.
Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new Mousefolk faction, the Fari. Plus, you can now supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in Conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online. Or create and share your own cutscenes and campaigns. War Groove 2 marches
If
onto
they
Nintendo
drop
Switch as
a
a
Metroid
console
Prime 2
exclusive
Echoes
October 5th.
remastered
Pre-orders begin
and a
today
tease of
on
Metroid Prime
Nintendo
4,
eShop.
I don't think I could be any happier.
Dive and catch fish by day.
Or like a Metroid Prime
Then
2 and
serve them
3
as sushi by night
HD
with the
bundle,
aquatic adventure,
and then
Dave
Metroid
the
Prime 4
Diver.
tease. That would probably
Use
be
the
it for
fish
me.
you've caught to concoct recipes and
Or
create
something
the day's
unexpected
menu.
that I would
Then
love,
tend to the
like
clamoring
Donkey
customers
Kong,
at
a
your
brand
sushi
new
restaurant.
3D DK
Explore
game,
an
or a new
ever-changing
epic Star
underwater
Fox
world
title.
to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations.
Or something I'm not looking,
Dave the Diver
not
launches
anticipating
first
like a
for
Punch Out
consoles on
to
the
show
Nintendo
up, or a
Switch
Kid
system October
Icarus
26th.
Uprising,
Pre-orders and a free demo
HD
swim onto
remastered
Nintendo
port,
eShop
something like
later
that.
today.
I mean, there's a lot. There's so much. The world of Nintendo is gigantic. There's so many things.
Final
Oh,
wave is racing
all
in.
right, here we go.
Here's a sneak peek at Wave 6, the final
Let's
wave
see.
of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC.
This has been a
From the
tremendous
Mario Kart Wii game,
series.
Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6. From the Mario Kart Double Dash
Cool.
game, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong. And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline.
Cool.
And also, P-Jet. Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Holiday season, that's good.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members
That's a
can
part
enjoy
of
this
the
DLC
set.
at no additional cost.
That holiday
the DLC
bundle,
can
you
also
know.
be purchased on its own. Something new is among us.
Oh, we're in that like final few 4+ minutes. Oh. The fungus is among us. It's a crossover with the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie. Oh my gosh. The fungal.
This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
Cool.
What did you think?
Great show.
Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards. Let's take a look.
Okay, I think after this, it's that one last game you've got to close out with something big, right? Don't get disappointed if not. No big deal. This has been a great Nintendo Direct. Very pleased, very happy. But, come on, stick the landing, you know. You treated us to Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario RPG new footage. We got F-Zero 99.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming
One
titles.
more big one.
This next video will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Oh my gosh, let's do it. Are you gonna do a 3D Mario? No way. A Paper Mario. Alright, Paper Mario is pretty big. Sweet. Wow, so the 1000-Year Door on Nintendo GameCube is a really good game. I mean, I was talking about Super Mario RPG having some nice storytelling and a funny story. This is right up there. With great dialogue, characters. Haha, Game Boy Advance, awesome. So much good is right here. Let's see, at Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon HD, they called it Summer. I wonder if we will get a time period for this. Bowser. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing Super Paper Mario, the Wii title. That was kind of platform RPG. Come back. That was excellent in my opinion. Dang, this is cool. Same title. So just 2024. Alright.
Paper Mario: The 1000-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics. Whether you played the original or have yet to play it, we hope you look forward to experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alright, thank you. Okay, 42 minutes. Excuse me. That's kind of what I thought. So, first of all, great Nintendo Direct. That closer was really solid. Not what I was hoping for, and like, okay, finish with that big Donkey Kong, something new, right? Metroid Prime 4, something new. This is something new coming to Nintendo Switch, but, you know, isn't an entirely new game. It's a, you know, remake of a classic title, but it's a really good classic title. So that is still up there with, that's a solid way how to end the show. That's still fun. But I've got to rewind to F-Zero 99. So for years, both online, in podcasts, live streams, on my own channel, on Twitter, X, whatever, with friends, I've been talking about an F-Zero 99. Such a logical choice that I hope to see happen. How cool would it be? Simplify the graphics, bring it back to SNES or N64 style, just, you know, a little bit refined, have 99 racers at once, and eliminate each other. And the reason why I say such an obvious choice is because while I was also saying this with friends online and in online communities, I also talked to my friends that work at Nintendo. You know, from E3s that I go to conversations at the side, other events online about, gosh, you know, I hear that Nintendo says nothing's going to happen with F-Zero for a while, unless if it's something new that's innovative, a new gameplay control style. They feel like most of what has been done with the series has been done. Let me pause this, cancel that. Yeah, we'll just leave it on here. So something else needs to be incorporated. So I have talked, I have pitched, I have given the idea, put it out there with multiple people over the years at NOA. What about an F-Zero 99? And this is the way it could be. So without knowing that like this is indeed exactly what was going to happen, the game fits perfectly with how I described it, how I said things could happen. So am I directly responsible for F-Zero 99? Well, no. I mean, yes. No, just kidding. You know, lots of similarly minded people exist. Sometimes we do draw inspirations from another. Sometimes pitches do get incorporated and woven in, and sometimes there's your little bit of a hint that you could say, maybe that one worked out, you know, something along those lines. So I'm very pleased to see F-Zero 99. I'm very excited to play it, but not 100% entirely surprised that it exists, because it is something I've been talking about for so long, both internal and publicly, you know. Now, the other little thing on F-Zero that's really exciting is I knew something F-Zero was happening today. I didn't know that it was 99. I didn't know what it was going to be. But if you look on my Twitter/X page from several days ago, I just randomly dropped an old school photo of me at Nintendo. I want to say it was like E3 2003 playing F-Zero AX, the kind of equivalent to the Nintendo GameCube F-Zero GX. AX was the arcade racing game developed by Nintendo, Namco, and Sega using the Triforce arcade board that the three had a partnership, you know, like I said, 2 decades ago, and it lasted for several years. So I was told separately, expect something F-Zero next week or in a couple of weeks. And we got F-Zero 99. So on 2 different sides of me, I have had some F-Zero thoughts in my mind very close to the surface lately, and you know, for the last few years for that matter, but I'm really happy with that F-Zero. That was awesome. Whew! Amiibo, Mio, Noah, I love it. We already saw Link and Ganondorf. I love it. Especially Link, what did I say, Link? Zelda and Ganondorf. Zelda's design in particular, you know, we've seen it before, but coming out November 3rd, awesome. I think her design is amazing. Ganondorf, really cool, but that's kind of what I expected. When they showed Zelda for the first time, that one really surprised me. But they're both looking really cool. And Sora, like, wow, that's cool. They finished it. The whole Super Smash Bros. Ultimate series of characters all having their own amiibo is really something special and awesome to see. Dang. Princess Peach's game looks great. I don't think we saw Mortal Kombat 1, did we? No. Prince of Persia looking solid. Mario vs. Donkey Kong looking fun. There are so many titles coming out in like the 6.5 year mark, which we have now officially passed as of September 3rd. And, you know, going into 7 years and beyond, you know, really with Princess Peach being that March title, and then summer with, you know, Luigi's Mansion and Paper Mario, 1,000-Year Door. Dang. Strongest, best Nintendo console ever. Hands down. All right. This is Paul Gale Network signing out. Thank you so much for watching with me. If you enjoyed this stream and don't mind hitting that like button, comment, subscribing, that's always appreciated. Thanks a lot for watching. And thank you, Nintendo.